Andy Kaufman is going into the Hall of Fame. That was an announcement this week.
Yep.
In their celebrity category. And I was pondering this afternoon, and I reached out to an authority in this business who might know some things, a prominent writer. And I didn't get an answer exactly, just kind of his opinion. But I think that because the talent, and I talked to Kevin about this too, and he pointed something out, and I'll let him point it out live on mic. I thought that your induction was contingent on the signing of either a Legends contract. Now I'm aware there's another kind of contract somebody was telling me about, which isn't exactly a Legends. It's like a special services type contract, which maybe it's not around anymore, but it was at one time in the last few years. But
there's still guys on that contract. Okay.
But signing something, giving them something, and then in turn you get because you got to be on the show, and they have to be able to sell the show and all that with no residuals and all that shit. Now, with the celebrities, there's no fucking way Mike Tyson or somebody of that ilk is going to forfeit all that, unless there's just such a huge, sizable payday, a couple $1 million or something, then they don't fucking care. But so there's got to be a different kind of agreement for talent.
It's just to go in. Yeah, I think that what it is they pay maybe $10,000 to go in.
But like not to Mike Tyson, right?
Well, I mean, to me, Mike Tyson's a fan. Mike Tyson already got his paydays at WrestleManias and all that shit. I just think that it's the honor of going into the Hall of Fame.
For a wrestler. But a boxer going into the wrestling, you think he cares?
Fuck yeah.
Think Pete Rose cared?
Fuck yes.
Because what if somebody said, I don't want to, I'm not going to be there, I don't want to do the show, you want to put me in,
Then he wouldn't have a graphic saying that he was their next inductee to the Hall of Fame.
Right, so they just would. So it's not really by merit, it's by merit for someone who wants to be part of the show.
Yeah, I mean, but it's because what do we got here?
WME moves into the celebrity estate business. What am I looking at here, Steve, for God's sakes? Andy Kaufman, there he is. WME is the agency?
Well, yes, William Morris Endeavor, who Vince has very close ties to, and they're one of the potential buyers.
Okay, so what they're doing is they're buying the legacy of dead performers.
The estate business, yes.
Is that through Brian Wittenstein?
Let me read the article.
I know, Brian. What is he doing now?
Phil Sandhouse is who's going to be doing that.
I thought that Wittenstein was at William Morris.
New division run by Phil Sandhouse, a veteran estate manager and consultant to the late icons like Frank Sinatra, Buddy Holly, and Whitney Houston. But
you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy?
He went from pushing a pencil for Dixie Carter to being an agent at WME.
Phil Sandhouse? Or are we talking
I'm
about
logging off.
What was it?
Holy fuck!
You didn't know that?
Text
him. All right.
Go ahead. Well, I'm sorry.
No, I was saying that when they actually showed the picture of Andy Kaufman on Twitter that he was going in, like somebody did a tweet, and I said, "That's not Andy Kaufman." In my mind, I was thinking Jim Carrey,
who played
Eddie. Yeah, that's how convincing. We talked about Carrey last week or last show. Right. That I actually looked at him when I went, no, fuck, man. He played like. Then I went back and watched a bunch of the Andy Kaufman stuff.
And what conclusion did you come to?
Well, the one thing that kills me is everybody is that's on these chats is like, well, I wish kayfabe was, yeah, motherfucker, and I wish I could sit in Santa's lap and really think I was getting shit. Everybody grows the fuck up, man. It's still kayfabe if you kayfabe in your house. How long do you, if you've got an older brother or sister, how long before the Santa fucking whole thing's done? The minute the oldest one finds out, that's
It's
it.
over. Yeah, yeah.
And he's like, you two fucking boobs. Fuck that. It's mom and dad. Like, come on, let's rifle through the house when they go out, and we'll fucking find all our gifts.
I was great at it. 2 hours.
Oh,
I
my
had
bro,
every one of them.
my son was, we kept, and the thing was, in our house was the presents that mom and dad gave him were wrapped, and then the gifts that Santa left him were out. So if it was a bicycle and you had to put it together, that would be out. I put together an electronic drum kit one year. Motherfucker. I got to bed around 4. He was up at 5:30 wanting to see his presents. I was like, ah.